is there any gap between recognizing that I'm not I and enlightenment, between awakening and freedom? Recognition can just be an energetic, can just be an intellectual thing, but it's and that's really profound in itself. But what's being talked about here is this energetic expansion back to who you truly are. So this movement back to the end of seeking, the movement back to home, which is all things and no things. And it's not a feeling, but it's like this deep knowing energetically beyond yourself of a freedom that's not about the person. Yeah, I don't know how else to say that. I'm sorry, it's all a bit contradictory. May I ask how you know you're enlightened? Thank you for taking this question. I actually don't know I'm enlightened. I don't even like the word enlightened. What I can do is I can produce a story of awakening that happened, and there is a memory of before that awakening and after that awakening, and a shift in experiencing and a shift in the character. But then apart from that, I'm just here. So in a way, you could say, I don't know it. Like, because I'm just here, like, as this ultimate, like, there's never been this awakening story. There's never been past. It's all illusory. So there's just here-ness. Just here. Nothing more. Arjuna. Hello, Lisa. From experience, I notice a difficulty in finishing projects. I lose interest. It seems to function the same way with the dedication on the path. Could you bring some light onto that? I don't know you personally. We might have spoken before, but I don't really know you. I haven't worked with you for a long time to really get to know what's happening for you. But from my experience, when people don't feel finished projects, it tends to be some form of self-sabotaging. So there tends to be some unconscious beliefs that you can't do something, that if you do it, you'll fail. Other people might mock you or laugh at you, or you don't really want to succeed, because there could be all types of reasons what you've been told. So it tends to be there's a story happening in the background. Isn't that fascinating? So you're like so interested, and then as you begin to get good at it or accomplish it, then there's a dropping of that. And it doesn't feel like you're having self-destructive thoughts or feelings, but often that's the case. Like in the background, there's a new set of thoughts coming up, and so then there is a losing of interest. So what you have to do is you have to become astutely aware of the body. So moving the attention back into the I am, which is the left side of the heart, becoming really present to the body and the feelings and the sensations and the stories that are arising. You're not just walking around in this daydream of you. Okay, I'll take one more question and then that's enough. Your words carry a lot of different keys to freedom. Literally every answer. Always grateful for your online presence. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Pleasure. Okay. So now we can just sit in silence for like 10, 15 minutes. I used to do that a lot more regularly at the beginning of talks. It's something I really enjoy doing. Yeah, and there's different practices you can do. I've pointed this out many times on videos before. If you're unsure what you should do in sitting in silence, you can go on to the video clips channel and like look up something about meditation, or look in the playlists about meditation. Yeah, I don't feel the urge to explain it to you now. But what I